Could it be possible that renting is actually the better choice of the two when it comes to home ownership? Possibly, but let's not get our hopes up. Short answer is almost always hard no, but let's talk about it. Less expensive. We all know that renting is less expensive. You can't go buy an equivalent or upgraded home from your current rental rate. I'm not going to lie to your face and tell you that that's possible. It does happen, but we don't see it very often. So it's less expensive for now. Your rental rate, though, is going to continue to increase year over year over year over year, regardless if you move or what have you. Next, we have no liability. Nobody wants to be responsible for paying property taxes. Nobody wants to be responsible for organizing utilities and getting everything set up. Nobody wants to be responsible for taking care of maintenance fees to upkeep the home. And I get that. But if you decide to venture into the real estate game and take on these responsibilities and obstacles that a lot of people want to avoid, it's going to get you that much further ahead come down the line. No wealth generation. This one blows my mind. If you're going to be in an area for less than 18 months and you don't know if you want to be established there, grow your roots, and build a life there, renting is probably the best option for you. I wouldn't just go buy a house because you're moving somewhere. But if you plan on being somewhere at least 2 years, I would strongly consider it. Most people come out ahead after 2 years of homeownership. You see the benefits from it because you're 2 years into what would be a 30% bump on a rent, 2 years into building equity. You now have some money sitting aside. It's the beauty of real estate. It's built in the background. It's like shadow money. It's not just an ATM spitting cash at you every day. It's building money in the background for you to use for other ventures, for you to move up from there. It's a stepping stone game. And so the hardest part and the hardest hurdle is always the first home, my opinion. I started out with a double wide. I couldn't afford anything more than a trailer. And now I just bought my first home in the Highlands of Denver this April, thanks to that trailer that I started with. So if you're curious about steps to take, it doesn't matter what position you're in. We're never going to tell you no. We're going to tell you how, because there's always a way to get your foot in the door and get yourself on the path to creating something bigger than you. Create something to leave behind. Create a legacy. Something to give away. Do whatever you want with it. But you should invest in something. So let us know if you have any questions. We'd like to hear your story, hear about your goals, and see what we can do to help. So we'll see you next time.